Craig and Mark here at the NFV and Carrier SDN conference in Denver. Mark, thanks for stopping by.
It's great to be here. It's been a great show so far.
How is it going with you? What are you hearing here?
We're hearing a lot of very interesting things here this week. It's an exciting time in networking, as I know you know.
Yeah.
Between NFV and SDN, we're seeing opportunities for innovation at every layer of the networking stack.
Okay.
And as we listen to these network operators talk about how they're changing their architectures, it's clear that a number of supplier business models are going to be upended as these operators shift from an architecture that is defined by hardware and more defined by software and disaggregated solutions.
So I've known Infinera from the early days, from the days of the PIC, the photonic integrated circuit, chips, hardware, that whole world. So I know you do more than the optical layer, more than the chip, but why don't you spell out for me how Infinera fits into the whole SDN NFV thing?
Overall, we see this transformation really playing to our hand. Infinera has been focused on delivering fine-grained software control of the massive capacity enabled by our hardware platforms, by the PIC, the photonic integrated circuit, our new infinite capacity engines. And when you listen to the conversations around the show, pretty much everybody is presuming a fixed amount of optical capacity in the network. NFV is moving microservices around, but they're not really changing the amount of capacity in the network.
Optical network just sits there while all this stuff happens on top of it.
Exactly.
That's the vision, right?
That's what a lot of people are doing. Well, it's not wrong. It's just how it's not what the future is going to be for networks.
Okay, right.
We see software-defined capacity really changing the model of how capacity is activated on networks. Being able to activate capacity with a few clicks of a mouse and be able to move that capacity around in your network with a few clicks of the mouse, so that instead of over-provisioning links, instead of putting in massive amounts of capacity in case you need it, you put in the capacity you need where you need it, and then you pay for it as you need it, and then you can move it around in the network.
Okay. And can you point to examples of where carriers are doing this already?
Recently, we announced that Seaboard Networks activated their Seabrass-1 submarine cable between Brazil and New York in 30 minutes using our new XTS 3300 mesh bonder. Pretty amazing. Usually those kind of activations can take up to a month to be able to activate a cable of that length.
Okay.
Additionally, Seaborn is able to use instant bandwidth to be able to software activate additional capacity as they need it. So they pay for the capacity they need up front, and then as business demands grow, they're able to activate more capacity and then pay for that as they activate it. Our model is, when our customers win, we win.
You know, when they lay down these subsea cables, do they ever let you guys hang out on the ship and watch it happen?
We've been asking a number of times, but no, most of our gear just goes on the ends,
right.
in the terminal, so we don't get out in the ocean all that much.
All right. Well, thanks, Mark. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Great to see you again, Craig.